Game 2.
Ding ding.
Oh, I love the ability to just create a stream marker by pressing a button, because then when I go back to the VOD, I can just see immediately like where the two games are. It makes uploading them so much easier.
Mind blown.
Oh, it's proper top tier.
Mars in the pool. Nico in the pool.
Do a quick check of the Karen cam, see if it's still working.
Quap
Yes,
in
it
the
is.
pool.
Like and nice, that's what we like to see.
Do we though? Do we really?
I think they should just assume no one's going to pick it.
10 seconds remaining.
They banned Brexx's Pugna meme strat build, 3 Tranquil Boots,
5 seconds
and they immediately
remaining.
banned Oli's Dark Willow.
Dire team ban.
It looks like the Radiant are desperate for a long game, so they're just going to ban push heroes. Who else are they going to ban? Someone else who can push. Lycan.
Radiant team ban.
Another Respect Meepo ban. Roidz obviously made a name for himself in those like 1 or 2
Yeah.
games he played.
For sure.
Ten seconds remaining.
There's quite a lot of nice teamfight heroes in the pool.
5
We've
seconds
got
remaining.
Tidehunter, we've got Magnus, we've got Mars.
Ban.
Oh yes.
You know, we've got Gyro as well. He's got big
Gyro,
teamfight presence.
yeah.
So I really would like to see
What?
some of those heroes picked.
Cottle.
Kotl, yeah, Kotl. So lots of big AoE stuns. I want to see some team fights. Give me more team fights. They are the most fun. I don't want none of the split pushing or farming.
Resident Sleepers.
10
Spec-
Yeah, no, give me fights, give me fights. In fact, there should be a rule. If there's not enough kills by 10 minutes, like 10
5
kills, everyone
seconds
just goes
remaining.
mid. Forced mid for one big fight.
Radiant team pick.
And they ban Mars, which is fair enough. He's an
Yeah,
annoying hero
that's
to play against.
fair.
Still leaves Magnus and Tide if you want big AoE teamfight ults. You've got a Spectre core in there as well. But there's no Ross. Ross or maybe Dave even are people who like to play Spectre. Okay, that's for Drekkon probably. He loves Jakiro.
Yeah. Basically a main.
He's talked about it many times. I mean, there was a time when he wasn't playing Jakiro and he said, why don't I just play Jakiro? It's the best support.
Yeah.
And then he went
Yeah.
back to Jakiro. I actually hate
10
playing
seconds
Jakiro. He's probably my least favourite hero just because he has such a long cast time and everything he does is
5
really
seconds
annoying.
remaining.
But everything he does is so powerful, so I guess it kind of makes up for it. I just can't get used to it myself. We're already dipping into reserve time for the first pick. Kotl. It's got to be Kotl. I think Kotl was left out last time, wasn't he? They didn't pick it.
I don't know if he was in the pool last time. Bane and
I think he was, so I'll have to check. Gone for Bane. I don't understand picking Bloodseeker up this early. I think he's a great core when he counters some heroes, and some of them he counters really hard. But now when you see Bloodseeker, you're going to be thinking, okay, what heroes
10
don't
seconds
get countered
remaining.
too hard by Rupture? And then you're just going to pick those. So,
5
yeah.
seconds remaining.
But, you know, he seems to be quite strong at the moment. Every time we've seen a Bloodseeker, they have performed well. So, yeah, I won't discount the pick just yet.
Well, so isn't it sometimes when they pick a certain hero quite early on, they're quite confident in that pick, and also if whatever counters or
Radiant team
whatever
pick.
comes with it.
Tide
Who?
Okay, there's the Tidehunter.
I like
Is
that.
there going to be a mag then, as you mentioned?
Well, not on the same team, I hope, because that's a bit overkill. But Tidehunter Jakiro, that's already, you know, quite a good team fight. Lots of AoE damage and stun. They just need some follow-up now. You know, Tide gets an amazing
10
Ravage.
seconds remaining.
Who's going to blink in and finish them off? Who's going to do the big damage? You know, there's still Clinks in the pool.
5 seconds
Or is,
remaining.
yep, Clinks in the pool.
Not again. Not
So
like,
if there's a big Tide Ravage, he can just set up his skeletons and start hitting someone.
yeah.
Spectre can haunt in, start trying to pick off someone quickly. Gyro can follow up with a cooldown and start flat cannoning everyone. So, you know, there's a lot of big AoE damage heroes ready to go. They might just go for another support. You've still got Kotl, as we keep talking about, an amazing support. Always done work whenever he's picked.
Yeah.
You've got AA if you want, you know, more sort of a global presence and more magic damage nuke. You've got Skyrath, who can probably pick someone off in the Ravage instantly. And he's done really well as a support. We've seen Brexx and Owen play him. Always got a lot of kills.
They've always done really well.
Brexx had one fantastic Skyrath support game where he was just getting kills non-stop and solo killing people.
Naga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did go for AA. Okay, that's... I actually wouldn't have chosen AA. I would have chosen Skyrath or Kotl, but, you know, it does give them a lot of burst damage. Tide Ravage into the AA blast. Jakira doing some damage as well. You know, that hero's dead. Can't heal up afterwards.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So the Dire have seen that the Radiant have quite a lot of team fight. What are they going to return with? I think Quap could work this game.
Dire team pick.
There we go. Perfect call.
Yeah. Wow.
Feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, if you look at the mid heroes in the pool, she's just a natural pick there. I don't think you want Necrophos because AA is a bit annoying.
AA, yeah.
Your hero just kind of loses half of its,
10 seconds
you know,
remaining.
half of its, the point of the hero is that you can heal with the Ghost Shroud, so that's gone
5
straight away.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, so Quap's a good pick. Could probably pick off Jakira and Ancient Apparition quite easily. I'm assuming it's going to be a mid Quap. Not entirely sure who's going to play it at this point, but yeah, maybe JCA.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about Dire's players really. I think they're quite diverse, I'd say.
Yeah, they are quite diverse.
Any man for themselves. Whereas the Radiant, there are certain heroes and certain players who place like certain positions for their support.
Oh, nice. So that gives them some good team fight. You know, Kotl ult. Then you've got the big Bloodseeker silence that you're trying to run out of at the same time. Bane's probably gripped someone too.
Quap.
Got big ult.
Shouting all over the place.
Quap's ult also scale. Well, this is very minor, but it's kind of synergized with Rupture because you get Ruptured and Quap's going to push you back a bit. That's going to do an extra maybe 200 pure damage.
Oh yeah.
So it's a little bit of a synergy there. So yeah.
Blinding Light. Don't forget Blinding Light.
True. Push them away. I mean, do you remember when Bloodseekers used to build 4-staff and just ult 4-staff someone?
Yes.
And that was like how they fought.
Yeah.
Obviously that never happens anymore, but I did like those days. Funny.
Oh my god, I just had a thought. Imagine if there was like Bloodseeker Rupture and then Tusk Ags where he kicks someone.
Oh, he kicks them miles away as well.
Yeah, exactly. And Tusk is in the pool, but I don't think they'd think that.
Oh, that's a dirty combo. I'd love to see that.
I would love to see that. Yeah, I would love to see that combo. I don't think I've ever seen it in my life, but
yeah, and not something that when you see the enemy team, you don't go Bloodseeker. Oh, they might pick Tusk.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay, it looks like they've gone for Klinks again. Klinks was played by TheTob last game, and he did very well on it. So now they're thinking, we're going to take that away from you this time.
Yeah.
Could be Oli Klinks. Oli has a very good win rate on Klinks, and he is familiar with the hero. So that's maybe who I'm expecting to pick it up. But, you know, we never know. Could be Roidz. He did play a core, sort of Puck was a core role last game.
Skyrath, there we go.
That looks like a could be a mid Skyrath even, with a safe lane Klinks.
Yep.
I used to play a bit of mid Skyrath, and I quite liked it. You know, you get levels really early. You can probably kill your mid laner by yourself.
Yeah, he is really annoying, like early game. Like he just picks people off.
And if you're in the mid, you're high level, so you're really fast. You run around the lanes. You get an ATOS at like 12 minutes or something. You just run around ATOS ulting people before they've got anything to protect themselves.
Like Skyrath with like 5 null talismans just going around the bloody map. Go away.
I don't like 5. I only like 2 because I want to get my ATOS ASAP. But you could just go like 3 or 4 and really ramp up your spell damage early. And it's only 3% per null, so I feel like it's kind of a waste. But yeah, and he can be a strong mid. So yeah, I mean it's quite good against their team. It's good against Queen of Pain because if she's silenced, she's going to die. It stops Bane's ult with the silence. Or you can just drop the Mystic Flare on top of his face and kill him. So, and before the time he realizes he's probably dead. No Rich to play Bane for us though.
No.
Right, we're dipping into the last handful of reserve time. It looks like they still need a POS 1. Unless they're running Bloodseeker POS 1, they need an offlaner, which maybe is more likely. There's Timber in the pool. He's been quite popular. Maybe not the greatest pick against Skyrath and AA, because Skyrath can burst him and AA can remove all his healing. You've got Abaddon, he did work last time.
Still Mag as well.
Yeah, if they want more team fight, Magnus. Lycan? Oh, what?
Oh, what?
I did not see that coming. Okay.
Yeah, neither did I. What the fuck?
That confuses the lanes a lot. I mean, on one hand...
Is it offlane Seeker or offlane Quap? No, wait. No, it's Quap in mid.
Oh, it could be offlane Quap. You know, Lycan has very little threats in this game, doesn't he? Because there's only 2 stuns in the entire game on their team. Jakiro's Ice Path and the ultimate from Tidehunter. If he ults and just runs at AA, dead. You run at Skywrath, dead. Like, what can they do? You can't do anything. There's a 600 or something move speed Lycan with hasted Necrobook creeps running into you. And you've got no crowd control. So, you know, you can try and get early ATOSes, but then he'll BKB them off. So I think Lycan actually is a very intelligent pick here. Last time it was obviously played by Jack S, who did very, very well in the early game. Yeah. Then struggled just a tiny bit, maybe for about a 5-minute window, and then he was back on track, just destroying buildings. This time it's Veteran playing it, so let's see if he can become the terror which Jack S was.
It is Oli Sky.
So mid Skywrath, that's going to be fun. I haven't seen mid Skywrath in the in-house yet. You know, he's been picked up a lot, but it'd be nice to see him in the mid role. It is Roidz on Clinks then. So Roidz has kind of transitioned into a bit of a core player in these in-houses. You like that cosmetic, do you?
Prepare for battle.
I like for Tide, they were so uncreative, they just like threw random marine life on his head.
God, I lost. Nice.
But the way she runs is so ridiculous. I've never noticed
Very
this.
cinematic.
Look how like high she lifts her legs every single stride. She wearing high heels? Yeah, she is. Swap those out for some other boots. Probably better for you. Probably get more move speed.
Whoa, 3 chair tangos. Baller.
3? That's a bit overkill. Brexx and Smooth Brain. Okay, let's Lycan's playing safe lane. So let's see what he can do. Already summoned his wolves. They last a very long time. Was it 50 seconds or was it a whole minute? 55 seconds. Well, you've got some nice effects on your map.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like that.
I did have a look. You
like
can't
that
buy
view.
terrains.
Oh, that's sad. I've lost those forever then. It looks like Ollie's just going to take the rune because they're having just a man fight here. Smooth Brain thought about it, but it's too late.
Love it.
But that makes it 2 for 2, so it is even. So are we seeing an offlane Quap then? No, it's mid Quap, and the offlane is going to be actually Bloodseeker in the offlane.
That's the highest amount of money spent on her animations. Jiggle physics.
If you're a board developer or a board animator, where's your time going into? It's definitely going into Quap, right? It's not going into Tidehunter and his weird like shark helmet. But you know, Queen of Pain's the best character in the game, so who doesn't love a good good masochist?
Monkass. Huggy with the 2 sage masks. I expect nothing less.
Oh god, really, Huggy? Really? The double sage up?
And he's got boots queued up.
Huggy, I thought you knew better. Look at this auto attack baiting. No, Tim, you got it. Drekkon doing a lot of damage to Veteran. He's not having a good lane here. He's only got 1 tango left. He's already on 500 HP. And he hasn't leveled up Feral Impulse yet, because he's hardly got any XP. He needs to get it. It's 2 health regen. It's not a lot, but you know, it helps and it adds up. They're having a good lane here, the Radiant. Drekkon has a Sage Mask as well. So maybe he's kind of... He doesn't want to full commit to Huggy, but... So yeah, I'll just grab one.
Yeah.
Huggy kind of knows it's a meme now, so I think he's just always going to build it.
It's the Huggy way.
Like Slash's way, but lower Mamara edition. Maybe it'll work out for him. Does allow him to spam his moves a little bit more, but I think he should just get some mangoes instead, because then you can also health regen from it. Titan with all the venom, that's quite aggressive. Does anyone know how Kraken Shell actually scales? Like, is the 12, does that go on top of the backstroke? Does it go on top of the block that all melee heroes get as well? So is it 12 plus the 10?
The one's called Smooth Brain.
Managed regen.
Nice! Challenge the Statman Dan ways.
I love manage regen. You better manage your regen. You don't need to if you get 2 Sage's masks. Yeah, but you're not colorblind, so where's your excuse? I like this top lane. There's a lot of fights going on. Or a lot of harassment being traded. I think Lyca is not going to have such a good lane after all. Which I think is, you know, really good for the Radiant, because they do not want to deal with the Fed Lycan just destroying all his towers. Picks up a headdress and a few more tangos. But he's going to regen away. He's under the tower now, so that's okay for him. Unfortunately, he loses his wolves again. Anything happening mid exciting?
Nothing but either.
Skyrath versus Quap is just a harass fight exchange, isn't it? Like, you just trade Shadow Strikes for Arcane Bolts.
Yeah.
Skyrath is hard committed.
The 3 mantles of intel.
And he went for the bottle early so he can spam, and now he's going to complete 3 null talismans. Con fucking gratis, you can build null talis. Whereas Quap also gone for the early bottle, but did complete one of her nulls first. I actually think getting the bottle first is better than completing your nulls, but yeah, I've changed my mind over the years. Oli's kind of low on mana. Here comes the fight for the rune. It doesn't spawn top. They both realize that, but you know, you're not going to win against Quap, even if you are as fast as. Might be a fight top. Veteran getting away very low. But then there was a first blood bot. At least it was caught on the side cam. I saw a very low hero top. Unfortunately, Oli doesn't get the bottle, so that's a full bottle for the Quap. With double damage, is that going to be a kill? He goes so aggressive and actually gets the kill. Throws the tip out as well. What fantastic. There's the line. Thanks, Statman. I want to type that in. That was great play by TheTob. Gets the rune and gets the kill. In fact, it was quite unlucky, because if the rune did spawn top and Oli got it, maybe the lane would have gone differently. I mean, he is now back with full bottle. Like, he's got 2 circlets as well. Unfortunately, I missed the kill top on Veteran. I'm not entirely sure how they got that engaged, but you know, there's no ice path.
I mean, Bloodseeker is getting absolutely just.
What? How is he there?
Because he just got chased by Huggy, who's now got 3 sages, by the way, and a ward.
For the twins.
3 sages. 3 sages. Why does he have 3? How many do you need? Huggy, come on. Yeah, Huggy, please stop. Okay, that cold feet didn't really do anything. Huggy's not taking a lot of damage though. He's going to be alright. JC not opting to Blood Rage, say. Because I guess it has a bit of a cast time, so you don't want to stand still for a while, do you? Tides Anchor Smash. Very good move against Veteran. Also damages his wolves, reduces their attack damage too. He's already got a ring of health, so he's very hard to move out the lane. 10 health regen. It's like having a permanent tango on you. And Drekkon just firing out the free liquid fires. Is there a kill happening, bot?
No. Clegg started to right Brexx Cottle, and then he just ran away because Cottle movement speed. Or S-Frog.
Smoothbrain's trying his hardest to get some harass out, but unfortunately it's not really enough, and Lycan can't really do much to help either. He's got 2 points of Feral Impulse, giving him quite a lot of health regen along with the headdress, but it's just not quite enough. Not enough to sustain this lane. Looks like bot lane, there might be a fight. Huggy a little bit out of position. Brexx just going to run circles around him. Does get stunned, but manages to pick off the courier. Is Huggy able to get the kill? And there's quite a long cooldown on Chilling Touch. Jace is going to walk away with the kill, and they got a courier. Then I didn't see what happened mid. Looks like there's going to be a kill mid, because even though they did manage to pick off Tob, he died to the Shadow Strike, which he's maxing out. He's actually got 4 points of Shadow Strike already, so you know it means he can't farm the jungle so easily, but that is a lot of damage. I actually don't like maxing Shadow Strike. I like 2 points and then max the screen, but yeah, this can also work. I've also gone this build many times before. Yeah, Roidz not getting a deny on Oli. That's unfortunate. Veteran's farming the jungle. In fact, he's quite a high level. He's level 5. I thought he had quite a bad lane, but look at his farm. 35. Just been lasting under the tower with his wolves. Lycan's already got his Helm of the Dominator.
Oh dearie me, and so it begins.
Yeah, he hasn't picked up a creep for it yet. Whatever creep he picks up, it has 1,500 HP. Unless it has more than that health, and it retains that. But that means even a small creep can become very strong. And maybe you don't actually want an outfall from the early game. Maybe you want something else. Like you get the Centaur, you can use it to stun, use it to help you gank or save yourself. Mud Golem's got a range stun. Looks like they're going to go on Brexx. A lot of damage come out from Clinks. Is it going to be enough? Nope, he just manages to live.
That should be a tip. Fires Brexx in, do it.
Well, not everyone has Dota Plus. But you should. Because tipping's important.
Exactly.
BMing your opponent is worth the £3 I pay a month. Oh, look at this max rank Shadow Strike. Look how much it slows. Taking a lot of health away from Jakiro. 1 rank of Shadow Strike nearly lost half his HP. In fact, he will lose half his HP from 1 rank of Shadow Strike. What a strong move that is.
What?
And if you max it, I think the cooldown goes to 4 seconds. Did I remember that correctly? Yes, I did. 4-second cooldown.
You do play Quap.
I do play Quap a lot, yeah. I like Quap, but I don't like maxing Shadow Strike anymore. He's gone 3 now. Only 3. That's not 6. Is that enough to get the kill? Without any crowd control, he can just get away. And all that harass healed up by the regen rune. Let's see, good bot. Anything exciting? He's very low. Is he going to get out? But Huggy gives him the vision. Fantastic use of Ice Vortex. Even gets a clap from Karen. Very prestigious. Well done, Huggy. You've earned that. Top lane, Tim going a bit aggressive and just gets picked up by the Lycan. Lycan doesn't even have to commit Shapeshift. I'm not entirely sure how Tim got that far off position. But there it is. I guess because Drekkon had left a while ago. Oh, he does have the Centaur. So maybe he's a Centaur Stomp. It's Veteran, you know, the big micro gamer. Bit of a D-ward fight here. Oh, he pushes Huggy onto the cliff. Fantastic play.
Oh my god!
But don't worry, Huggy's 3 Sages Mask will soon give him enough mana to TP away.
Oh yes, of
Radiant's
course.
middle tower is under attack.
The 0. This is a family-friendly stream.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No swing,
Ross
bliss.
is watching from his sofa.
Oh, out comes the Ravage. It does manage to pick up a 3-man stun. They're still going on Tim. Shadow Strike, great stun from the Centaur. Good use of the Centaur by Veteran, making the most of his Helm of the Dominator. Roidz actually got a kill in another lane, but we're going to keep watching what's going on top. Are they going to dive Drekkon? They're not sure. Oli's here. Uses Mystic Flare, but Smooth Brain moves out of it very quickly. I think they're still going to get the kill. Veteran, he's chasing down Oli now. He doesn't have much time left on his Shapeshift. In fact, it's finished. He's going to have to run away. What kill happened in the bot lane? It looks like Roy's just picked off Brexx.
Roidz, yeah.
Veteran, he's trying to run away. Doesn't have any bonus magic resistance. Oli's still got some extra points of Arcane Bolt. There goes another Arcane Bolt. He's going to try and deny himself to the Roche. I think he should have done.
Huggy's been ruptured, so
didn't.
he's dead for sure.
Poor Huggy gets killed. Only level 6 on the Bloodseeker, but he's picking up a kill there, so that helps him out. Having a look at the levels, in fact, there are 5 heroes level 6. So it's pretty much just TheTob who's got a little bit of a lead there. Nearly level 10 as well. That quick buy is a meme. What's in his quick buy?
A Necro book.
The Necro book doesn't need 3 Sages Masks.
Card.
It's not a... Why has he got the third one?
It's 2 plus the Belt of Strength.
Well, he is going Necro. Necro first AA. I'm not entirely... I guess... Oh, out comes Will-O-Wisp. It just catches Roidz, but they don't have enough damage to kill him. I think Keeper of Light's going to go down to huge return damage from Skyra. He's running. He's running for his dear life, but he can't escape it. And he goes down. JCA, though, he's come in. He can see Roidz because of the thirst, but he doesn't have the damage to kill him yet. He's only got treads. But TheTob, he just blinks in, does the great Sonic Wave. Out comes some TPs, though. There's no Tide Ravage. AA Blast. It's going to connect on both of them. I'm not sure if the main blast hit TheTob, but he does get the Frostbitten debuff.
I think so, isn't it? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, why not go Necrobook, I guess? I mean, if they've got a Necrobook, we want a Necrobook.
Chikiro, Veil, no boots, no brown boots.
Just Veil, literally nothing else.
Yeah,
five empty slots.
Click on them, click on them.
5 empty item slots and a Veil. Wow. I mean, fine. It's a lot of damage. He's not even got Ice Path. He just wants as much damage as possible. What's Tim going for? Some aura items? He's actually trying to rush a Crimson Guard. It's Crimson Guard. I guess it's against Lycan. Also Bloodseeker. Quite good. I think Crimson Guard blocks 60 damage. Is that correct? Oh, it's 60. Yep, 60 damage on the active. That's a lot of damage gone from Lycan and all of his neutrals. So good item. Bot lane. Yeah, the Blind doesn't do a lot of damage. He pops the Skeleton Army just to keep himself alive, and he hardly took any damage. Look, he's still got 1,000 HP. He now can move. He now knows he can move because the Rupture has ended. It doesn't last very long at the early levels. I think it's... Oh, actually, it goes 10, 11, 12, so even early game it's quite long. He was just standing there for so long, but he can protect himself with the Skeleton Army. Smoke coming from the Radiant. They're going to look to get a pick off on Veteran. Veteran is also trying to build Necrobook. He's got Helm of the Dominator. He's very close. In fact, he can already afford the first level Necrobook. Something going on mid, but I'm not going to try and look at the kill top. They find Veteran. Out comes the slow. They pop the Ravage for it. And the Mystic Flame. Macrobot, they just pop everything. I'm not entirely sure Ravage was necessary, but, you know, they committed, so...
Good, I guess.
Fine. I mean, Veteran's only dead for 25 seconds, right? So, whereas Ravage is down for 135 more seconds. So that's a long time with no Ravage. Brexx is actually... Do you max Blinding Light over Illuminate? Oh, they're doing big damage to the Clinks. He's going to go down.
I assume maybe it's because of the Clinks. Like, it can make him miss a few hits.
That's what that wispy glow
For the
around
chance
the
for you to get away, I guess.
Clinks keeping top.
Blinding Light.
Okay, the top is in. Why I just said Clinks TPing top, I meant co-op, but they're just going to TP out. So they do defend the tower, though. Yeah, a bit of a miss-save from me. Clinks was killed in mid lane by TheTob, who's being very aggressive on this Queen of Pain. Level 12 now. Have a look at the net worth. Top of net worth as well. Opting for Yule's first item, which is a defensive pick, but you kind of need it against Skyrath. I think everyone needs either BKB, Manta, Lotus, or Yule's against Skyrath. Especially when Skyrath goes for his Atos.
Yeah.
The problem with maxing Shadow Strike first, my opinion, you end up with a very low rank of Blink, which has an incredibly long cooldown.
Worthy tribute.
Veteran running around. He's got the Hellbear Smasher, gives an attack speed aura, 15 attack speed. Also has a 150 magic damage nuke. Oh, JC just walks straight past Oli. Oli's just going to burst him. Not quite enough damage to kill him. He pops the Blade Mail just a little bit too late. Is that enough damage to kill him? Is he going to drop the Willows? It's just too late, but they have committed the Necro Creeps and the Shapeshift, so they're going to see if they can kill Drekkon. Drekkon, is he going to Veil? He doesn't Veil. He has a Veil, but he decides not to use it, even though it was literally his only item. He finally realizes, oh yeah, I have a Veil. He now pops it. Out comes A Blast. It's going to connect on JCA. JCA's going to die to it. The top, meanwhile, got a kill on Huggy. Is JCA going to die? Yep, JCA goes down. So, meanwhile, Huggy was picked off, but he did manage to get his own kill in the top lane. Top dies as well. That's that's big, losing the top. And there's another kill. So there's actually 3 kills.
Then there it is. He's got it.
But they managed to get some return kill on Lycan. Well, not return kill, it's like a 4th kill. They have 4 kills now. So they only managed to, lose Huggy, but in return for 4 kills. That's fantastic for the Radiant. They need this momentum against the Lycan team. I mean, how many towers does Lycan push? Bot lane is fine. Mid lane is fine. Top lane is on literally full health. The lane Lycan was in, 100% HP at 16 minutes. Roidz? Oh, just TP away. He had dust on him, he had rupture. He gets away. That is bluff sweats. Rank 1 Illuminate just does no damage. It's just pointless.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, oh, Huggy. He could have denied himself with the Necro creep. Let's get the blast off, but Tob is like, oh, not only do I get a kill, I get some free gold for the Necro creeps. How much gold does it give a rank 1 book? 50 gold. Yeah, why not? Bit of extra gold. Drekkon's on the run. Stun on JCA. Macropower destroys all of the trees. The Blade Mail is definitely going to kill Drekkon. Tim gets CC by Smooth Brain. JC's going to get out. Look how fast he is. Out comes the Great Bane ult. Rank 1 Illuminate, doing basically no damage. JC doesn't want to commit because he's quite low. Tim has absolutely no mana, but does have Crimson Guard, which doesn't cost any mana. Crimson Guard up. They're knocking him back. Great brain step damage, but he's going to take no damage. Maybe that Illuminate will kill him. Nope, because only rank 1, but he's very low. Gets the south. They're doing no damage through the Crimson Guard, but they're just waiting for the corner. Brain step, nope. Top comes in, gets a Screaming Pain kill. A blast, which hits nobody. Huggy's TP'd in, and is now just going to die instantly.
Oh, Huggy.
That's unfortunate, Huggy. Lycan was ready, running around like a maniac. In fact, Lycan is nearly the lowest level in the game. He's only level 9, whereas they're 14 on the clock. Yeah, he's a pretty low level, the Lycan, but, you know, still farming up. His net worth not too bad. It doesn't matter if Lycan's underfarmed, he can still get some damage, but out comes Will-O-Wisp. Scream of Pain goes straight away. Roidz is going to go down. Veteran, they tried to pick him off, but they couldn't. Drekkon is going to go as well. And that is a full... Well, not full team up, but that is 3 kills. Did someone actually TP out? It looks like it was only 2 kills, but they did manage to get Roidz once again. So that's important. Drekkon goes down 2. Pops a big macro bar, pops his spells, but they didn't have Tide Ravage ready for the fight. That is what they need. Unfortunately, Tide Hunter, I think, was maybe still dead or respawning. Yeah, Crimson Guard first item Tide.
The Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
Level 15 on Quap now. A very high level. I think we've seen one of the problems with Skyath mid. Skyath mid cannot farm creeps. Or any Skyath for that matter. He's just got no farming mechanic. Trying to do some damage to JCA. Pops Blade Mail.
They seem to be doing a lot of things to try and counter, or at least try and match this Lycan in terms of, you know,
Dire's structures are fortified.
the Crimson and all that.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Out comes the Atos. They just pop everything on JCA. Literally, how many ults can you pop in 1 second? You know,
What
if they,
the hell?
I was expecting them to Ravage for that as well. But they didn't. And Brexx is going to TP out. They got no stun for him.
The
Lycan
blinding
ults.
light.
They're going for Timbot. Tim actually pops the Ravage. He's trying to save himself, but little does he know his team are not there to save him. So that's Ravage down as well as the kill. So yeah, a return kill. I mean, look how close the score is. It's 20 minutes now. It's 15 for 17. Net worth, it's almost exactly flat.
This is like...
Yule's Roidz, he's going to be saved. But the top, he's got nothing. Nothing for the Atos, because the Yule's was still on cooldown. Because he just used it there. So that's why you've got to save your Yule's. That's a kill for Oli. Now comes A Blast, doesn't hit anyone unfortunately. They've used Rupture on Roidz. Roidz is sitting there taking a lot of damage. Do they have any protect for him? JC is just going to run and get the kill. Huggy trying to do what he can, but I think he's going to go down as well. Oli gets Nightmare. Brexx is going to live on very low HP. He's not playing Zeus this game, so no snipe there. It's so back and forth. You know, first they get a pick off on the Dire, and then Dire get a couple of pick offs on the Radiant, and it just goes back and forth, back and forth. Oli's looking for another kill.
Oh,
It's not enough. Oli is a fairly durable hero, but Veteran being the little rat that he is.
You are dead.
his speciality.
Oh yeah, something I used to do on Lycan back in the day. You know, this is back like 6 or 7 years ago. Get travels, send the wolf in, you know, because it's stealth. You just send the wolf in straight to a tower, travels onto it, necro, and you could just easily go through back door.
Oh.
Meanwhile, there was a kill on. Oh, there's a kill on Tim. Where did Tim die? Right here. Question mark. But then Roidz gets the kill. Back on Smooth Brain. I mean, it's just so many kills back and forth. I think this might be like last game, where eventually one team will start winning team fights, but up until then it's going to be close. And there'll be another return kill. Pop the Scream of Pain. He does, but Klinks manages to get a creep off in time. Will-O-Wisp, he just manages to run out of it. No, he pulls him in again. Klinks is going to go down. Are they going to be able to pick off the top? Tob, he manages to use himself. He's got Blink ready. And he does just manage to Blink away, but he's being chased by some projectiles. And Oli lays more and more up. He's going to get Blink again. Buying even more time. He might actually get the kill. I'm not sure yet. Lycan is just running around full speed. Huggy, he's got his mini Necro Creeps against some big boy Necro Creeps. And oh, they're going to go straight down. And a few extra gold picked up there. I mean, again, the fight's so back and forth. Radiant losing 3 heroes. But Dire did lose some as well. Still picking up tier 2 neutral items at 22 minutes. Because they've not been jungling, they've been fighting.
Yeah.
And guess what? Lycan's on top of the net worth. He had a lane which was, you know, average. Didn't get a lot in the early game, but in the mid game he's just been able to farm. He's picked up in levels. He's now level 15. He's from one of the lowest, one of the highest levels. Got the full Necro book. He's just found a Van Brace. And now he's going for BKB. So this Lycan is, you know, now becoming a terror.
Oh god, an Imp Claw.
You don't like Imp Claw, do you?
No, because it's bloody crit.
Do they have enough damage to kill Veteran? Doing what they can. Veteran realizes. Oh, they pop the Ravage for it. Yeah, full committal. That's fine. I think that's worth. Because.
And the creeps.
Nah, they're tanky. No, they're going to chase them. 200 gold for a Helmet of Dominator creep. That's a lot of money. And they get the tower. Wolves need no armor. Wolves need some armor. Little bit of armor. He should change his voice lines when he gets that, shouldn't he? Wolves need some armor. Okay, Dire all grouped up. In fact, everyone's grouped up here. What's going to happen? Smooth Brain gets the Nightmare on Klinks. Going to just run away. Drekkon decided not to commit the Ice Path. He does now, but just a defensive one. Oli is still in smoke. He's got his Atos, which he's been causing havoc with. Going for Blink Dagger so he can maybe blink into someone's face.
The nightmares.
Yeah, they're having fun with those, aren't they?
Sharing is caring.
Double damage.
Looks like we're grouped up again, ready for a big fight. Tim's not got his Ravage though. They find Tim. Roidz is behind him with double damage. He's going to pick off Brexx in like 2 auto attacks, but yes, the run has been ravaged. Out comes the Mystic Flare. Mystic Flare is going to kill Smooth Brain straight away. Roidz has got the BKB up, but no, not the BKB, the double damage. But I think he's going to go down. He's completely surrounded. Drekkon, he pops the Ice Path to try and save him, doing a lot of damage with Veil. Is it going to be enough though? Veteran, he is a tanky hero. Lycan's just going to charge through and kill Drekkon. So far it's 2 kills for Dino. He's going to run away, play defensive. Meanwhile, Ollie's kind of in the middle of the fight. He finds Lycan. Is that enough to kill him? He doesn't have Mystic Flare. He might have enough. Nope, Sonic Wave goes. Oh, he's very low. And I think Drekkon's going to get the pick off. So that's a kill for kill. Drekkon's going to go down to the top. Top doing a lot of damage. And Tim is the last person alive. So he's going to have to leave. So they did manage to pick off Lycan. But at what cost? They've lost their entire team. Tim, can you just TP out? There's no CC. Yeah, just TP out, Tim. Just TP out. Tim, TP out. Tim, TP out. Oh, in fact, he's trying to go for the kill, but he just kills the Necro Creep, which nearly kills him. I mean, he definitely could have TP'd out. There was no crowd control left and no damage. Yule's was nearly up. In fact, she almost used all her mana.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, well.
That's not gonna hold.
Where's that going?
Oh.
Through the base.
Goodbye.
Off the bit of the base.
He tried to cool down the lava.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Finally, they're going to take a tier 1 tower. They've not done a lot of pushing for having a team with Lycan. They've just been more team fighting. But, you know, Lycan's done a good job at team fighting too. Oli goes in. Look how quickly he takes out JCA, along with a bit of help from Roidz, who actually gets the last hit. That's yeah, he's using his Blink Dagger. That is a fantastically quick pick off. They're going to have to buy BKBs. I think they're realizing it. JCA's queued one up. Lycan's queued one up. TheTob is queued one up. There's 3 BKBs being queued up for the Dire. As soon as they pick those up, Skywrath becomes pretty much a non-hero, which is why I tend to rush Scythe on Skywrath. I mean, after Atos and Blink, you need to get Scythe, because then you can still Blink Scythe and pick someone off before they get a chance to BKB, making your hero still relevant even in the mid to late game. Roidz has had a bit of a rough game, but you know, he's still 9-6. He's still got a decent amount of farm. In fact, no one's really been farming this game. There's been so much fighting, no one has any creep score. You know, we're 23 to 28. That is a lot of kills for 26 minutes. Tob is already level 20. Let's have a look at the levels.
Wow.
Level 20 on Quap, but already level 18 on Lycan as well. Does Lycan have an interesting level 20 talent? 5 second duration, or more Feral Impulse, making the creeps even stronger. Yeah, Top played very well Quap this game. With a fantastic score of 11-3. Looks like Dire all in the Radiant jungle and Radiant all in the Dire jungle. Except for Veteran.
They're going to take Roche.
Yeah, turn around and take Roche. Is this deja vu or what?
And for another tower, yeah.
Yeah,
it definitely is. It's deja vu.
Dire are taking bot, Radiant are taking the jungle. Every single game this happens, I swear.
Yeah, it does. It does.
This is some weird non-committal. Why are they so scared? The Dire...
What with the creeping charm now? Yeah.
They are so scared of Roche. The Dire team are nowhere near. Now they've all shown in bot lane. Surely they realise, just go for Roche. Now they finally realise, yeah, they're all bot. We're going to go Roche. They were very scared of it, though.
Although Quap is TP's the outpost.
It's not going to be in time, though, is it? With Clinks, it's pretty much assured Roche kill. Roidz picks up the Aegis. They're now going to try and defend bot. Roidz just TP straight in because he's got BKB and he's got Aegis. JC is going to TP out. Dire team are all over the place now. Out comes A Blast, not going to hit anyone. Brexx also going to TP out. Turns out TP's a pretty good item. And, wow, Bane's quite a fast hero with Tranquils running around.
So whenever Roche dies, I keep, like, I keep going to do the Roche timer, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I can't actually ping it. I'm not actually playing.
We have the power to just be told.
Yes.
Well, you're in good habits anyway. I never remember Roche timer. It's up to my supports. They can handle it.
Come on, bruh.
I'm too busy trying to win the game.
Yeah, true. That is a fair trade.
Yeah, you can tell me when Roche is. I probably should time. I think everyone should time it, really. There's no excuse not to. Oli blinks in, but doesn't find anyone. Meanwhile, you've got Lycan. Oh, come on. Fully commit, Veteran. What are you doing? Just go in, Necro Creep, and just fully commit. There we go. Full committal. Because he knows there's a teamfight breaking out. They've got the ult on Clinks. Gets countered by Drekkon. Roidz and pops BKB, but so does Drekkon. Not Drekkon. Roidz and JCA both pop the BKBs. Wow, Bloodseeker just dies almost straight away. He gets the ult on Skywrath, but it's not enough. So they lose 2 of their heroes. JCA and Smoothbrain go straight down. But in the meantime, Veteran has taken a tier 2. So the ratting has begun. Tob is a little bit out of position. Look how many heroes they have there. Great stun by Drekkon straight after the ult. I mean, that was a questionable Ravage. But, yeah. Okay. They still get the kill, I guess. That's a kill on Tob. He's the highest level. And Veteran's mid. Doesn't matter that 3 of my team are dead. I'm liking it and I'm going to push. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I mean, at least send the creeps into the tower to do some damage. I think he's going to die now. Turning around, he's trying to do what he can. He pops his own BKB. He doesn't have TP though, I think. What is he doing?
What? Why? He just accepted death.
He probably thought he was TPing back to base, but he realized he didn't have it. They find Bane. Oh, Drekkon's behind. Okay, nice yours to save himself, or was that... Wait, who used that yours? Who did use that yours? Oh, it was Jakira. So Jakira ruined Oli's combo, but it doesn't matter. Still... Oh, Drekkon's just going to go down. JC's just sitting there chopping him up. He's hardly got any damage items.
Oh, the A-Blast?
Does hit by A-Blast. That's a lot of damage going on. I think Roid's going to pick him off. Just like 2 or 3 autos. Yeah, pops a BKB. He still shattered through BKB. Such a good return pick. Only losing Jakiro, but managing to pick up the Bloodseeker. He's now going Sanjin Yasha, wants to build a little bit of damage. The ToB, I'm not entirely sure that's the correct play. He's now going to get silenced by Oli. Now he's going to go down, gets glimmered. Fantastic glimmer from his team. Well done, Brexx, saving your quad. It's time for the Radiant to finally push some towers. They've got Clinks, they can hit towers pretty hard. You notice it's 29 for 29. The kills are literally still even. Their net worth is almost the same as well. This is going to be the first trade that goes into some team's favour, a Brexx. I think it's going to be Brexx. Yep.
Oh, upgrade on the Necrobook for Huggy.
Oh, Huggy's maxed a Necrobook.
3, level 3 now.
Well done, Huggy. He's still got a Sage's Mask, along with Arcane Boots. I think Tim's going to get away. They actually popped the Skeleton Army just to play super defensive. I think that's a fair enough trade. I mean, Tim's only got his ult up anyway, so...
He's got his Greaves now.
So that's the first sort of interesting thing that's happened in this game in terms of changing the balance. Radiant have finally taken a lane of Brexx, which is good when you're against a pushing team like Lycan. Though Lycan's not been able to push a lot. He's done a little bit of ratting, damaged the bot tower a bit, took top tower. But, you know, he's not knocking on the door of your racks at 20 minutes like we'd expect.
I don't see many Cottles go blink, I'll be honest.
I guess if you go the cast range talent, it's a very long range Will-O-Wisp, but I don't think you really need it, because he's already so fast. He's still not max Illuminate, and we're 32 minutes into the game. Lycan going for Assault Cuirass. Roidz has now managed to top the net worth chart on a Clinks. He's going for Butterfly. Probably quite a smart item, Butterfly, because I don't think... Oh, it looks like there's a fight mid. Drekkon's been gone on. Trying to do what he can. He's going to go down. Goodbye, Drekkon. You are a little bit too far forward, I'm afraid. Bit of drawing on the map. That's Bloodseeker.
Yep.
They're saying let's push bot. Wait, Blinding Light does damage? I never knew that.
Yes, because sometimes I get the last kill or illuminate like a creep wave and then finish it off with Blinding Light.
Huggy doing a bit of push. Yeah, Dire definitely going to have to go back and defend that. Or maybe Huggy just getting some last hits. It's an interesting choice picking up Necrobook on a support. I just don't know what the logic behind it was. I'm sure we'll ask him afterwards, but I just want to know why he thought their team needed it. Is he just using it for dewarding? Is he using it to counter push, to farm?
I would say it's for the counter push, personally.
It's a very strong item. I used to like building it on Clockwork because you ult someone, you cogs them, and then you can just, you know, drop your Necrobook, and then Necrobook does tons of damage to them. Yeah, he gets more mana regen, 3 to 4. That's what Huggy bought it. Huggy bought it just because he likes mana regen.
Smoke. Missed roster. I mean, Drekkon.
Poor Drekkon. They've got Ravage though. I mean, Ravage and Oli blinking in. Oh, see double damage on Clinks. Looks like they find Bane. I don't think the Missing Effect was even needed, but...
What Bane?
Absolutely deleted him. He was there, and then he wasn't there. Now they're going to help themselves with some free mangoes. See, the Dire have to keep going back to defend that wave because of the Brexx that was taken. So that's a nice advantage for the Radiant there.
Worthy tribute.
Keeps everyone away. How much mana would you get if you ate 50 mangoes? How much is the mangoes? 110?
Yeah.
5,500 mana.
Is that a quick math button? I haven't heard it yet.
Quick math!
I've used it before. Looks like they're going on Huggy. And he's dead. He does pop the Necrobook. Okay, Bane's going to try and... He's actually Nightmared one. And he's ulted the other. Out comes Scream of Pain, but Roidz has got his big beat. He's got Butterfly. That's doing a lot of damage. He's not going to die to JCA. He's got so much evasion. Out comes the Ravage. Just takes Bloodseeker. Doesn't quite hit the top. Brexx pops his ult. Is that going to be enough? He's trying to kill it, but yeah, I think Brexx is going to go down. I mean, Roidz is going to go down. Brexx, that is a great Will-O-Wisp. I think he made a mistake, Roidz, by trying to kill it. But yeah. I think he should just run. They weren't going to kill it. But Veteran, the little rat he is, realizes, yeah, 3 of the Radiant are down.
Tim tried to TP, but he's got Yules.
Oh, very good. So now there's who came back? Drekkon. Yeah, Drekkon can't do anything.
Dire's top tower is doing its best.
He's just hiding in the tree.
There will be
Fantastic TP cancels, like S4's cancel in the international. Yeah, so like he doesn't even have travels, but he just got there so quickly. So yeah, my team have won the fight. I'm gonna go push. Huggy doing a bit of damage there. Actually gonna force him back. Drekkon, he's gonna try and do what he can. He gets the ice path. Use your veil. There we go. There's the veil. A lot of damage. He's still got frostbite. He's been used up. That does a little bit more damage. Gets stunned, and they kill him. So the supports managed to kill Lycan. No, they don't.
Oh, Tim.
Oh no, Tim! No! Oh, that is sad. That is so sad. I swear to God they were going to kill him from the Shatter, but I guess it just ran out of duration as he hit the threshold. Oh, so unfortunate. So Veteran, sneaky little Lycan, and he just goes straight back top, ready to farm.
Oh, Clop Spell Prism as well. Who's she going to give the quick wonder? Cole.
Spell Prism is such an
Yeah,
amazing item.
I think Cole's take.
I mean, I think Spell Prism is so strong that it doesn't need anything else other than the CDR, but it gives 12 to all attributes and 4 mana regen. So it's an amazing item. On top of that, Tim just purges off the Shadow Strike. Top gets stunned. And look at that burst, but he does just pop BKB in time. He's going to go in aggressive, going to kill Oli. He's like, yeah, I've got BKB, what are you going to do about it? They've nightmared up Tim. And now, here comes the Baynout. But he can purge off the Baynout because for some reason that makes sense, even though it's a channel. Tim, he's also got Guardian Greaves. He's just like, you can't stop him. He's...
Oh, it's not tank, it's fine.
Okay, their whole team have surrounded him. Do they actually have the means to kill him? He seems to be a very, very tanky boy. Tob's already level 25, so he gets the fear off. I think he's going to go down. Yeah, he just goes down. Out come the Necro Creeps. He's still alive, Tidehunter, and he just runs away. Huggy's going to get chopped down by JC, unfortunately.
Huggy for the cause.
And look at Ross doing so much damage. Drekkon doing so much damage to Smooth Brains. It's going to kill him. And they just cannot kill this Tide. Clinks has got yet another double damage. I don't know where he finds these. And yet, you just can't kill Tim. He hasn't got a Blink Dagger because he opted to go tanky. So he went for Dragon Scale, Guardian Greaves, Crimson Guard, and a Plate Mail. So he is so tanky. He even went for the Kraken Shell talent and Anchor Smash damage reduction. He's a tanky boy. Let's see who's hit level 25. At the moment, it's just the TheTob. But Roidz is very close behind. And as we know, the Searing Arrow's multi-shot, that is just a game-winning talent. Gush Clinks. Wow, minus 19 armor.
Oh, I feel sick.
I mean, that's a lot of armor, right? You can withstand minus 9. When you have 6 armor on Koppel. He's got a gem, though. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's 35 to 35 with still equal kills 40 minutes into the game and equal net worth. I mean, look at that. It's just it's never gone more than 4,000 in one team's favor ever. But if the Radiant can take another set of racks, then it will go a bit more in their favor. Looks like they might. They're committing for it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Level 25 Klings gets a split shot.
Dire's middle tower.
Fantastic Nightmare. Do they have any follow-up? They have a Ratting Lycan at the same time. Don't think I haven't seen you, Veteran. They're going to ult him. They've even popped the Will-O-Wisp. He's going to just BKB. I think he's going to run away. Guardian Greaves going to do a bit of heal. JC does ult him, though, so he can't move anywhere. JC's got his own BKB. And are they going to kill Roidz? Yes, they are, but Roidz manages to kill the TheTob so quickly. TheTob is going to buy back. It looks like they're just trying to delay. Oh, unfortunate Yule's timing. Drekkon, that's the second time you've kind of debated your own team. Missing the Ravage entirely. Smooth Brain, though, he just dies to the skeletons from Klings. Veteran decides to TP back. They just saved JCA. Veteran's in here. He doesn't have his ult. He's just going to be like an auto-attacking stuff. Which, you know, it's enough. He's still a tanky hero. Out comes yet another Yule's. And I think, Tim, this time you're not going to escape. Wow, he is such a durable hero. What is this? Kill him! Okay, he does die. So what did Veteran manage to do? Didn't actually get any backdoor on the tower. Looks like Oli was there to defend it. But it meant that he wasn't in the fight, and so Dire get 4 pickoffs. Look how close the net worth is still. It's never gone beyond 4,000. We have 37 kills to 39. We are 41 minutes into the game. This is a ridiculous amount of kills.
Wait, this Shaco.
Oh, nice. Who's going to pick that up? It could be Lycan. I guess that's a lot of mana for him to lose. He'll have no mana left.
I'm still just thinking about the Yule's Ravage.
Yeah.
Haste
Poor Drekkon, he's probably doing a not like this.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Witless Shackle on Quap. I like to do it on Quap. Because I know she uses a lot of mana, but she has a massive mana pool. And to be that tanky on Quap, I think is a real edge.
The Radiant should really do something about that.
In fact, wait, which team was it? The other team who picked it up? No, it was the Dire, I think. I can't see the Dire's shot for some reason. Oh, there we go. I had to click on their creeps for it to change, not the hero. Yeah, come on, someone pick up the Witless Shackle. Come on. Dire's turn to take Roche. There is cheese on it now. Oli using his travels. Is he going to look for a pick-off? He's going to see Bane. That's going to be a pick-off on Bane. Why didn't he ult? Okay, he waited a while, but he got the ult off. Too many buttons to press.
That goal set
Yeah, it doesn't help. Huggy gets a Necro Book last hit, so that's 150 gold for him. He's going Vlad's now, so he does realise that his team needs some aura items. So fair enough. Bit of a unique build. I guess maybe he's trying to buff his Necro Creeps up with some auras. Trying to play his own budget Lycan. But probably not the hero to do that on.
Oof, the leveler.
Leveler. That is a massive item for Klinks.
Timeless relic.
That's a fantastic Skarath item. Giving him not only 15% spell damage, but extra duration on Ancient Seal, Atos, and eventually Scythe. Lycan is top of net worth, but followed by about 50 gold behind Roidz. Lycan is 25 as well. He's opted for +2 Wolf Summoned. Not sure if that's the talent, but...
Oh, these items.
Yeah, everyone loves a Prince's Knife. The leveler on Klinks, though, that's massive. He's got his own... he's got a Butterfly BKB Desolator. It looks like he's going for Skadi.
Yeah.
It's going to make him very tanky. He did also go for the Death Pact health. The duration's only 55 seconds, though, compared to the 90-second cooldown, so he's got to make sure he saves it for the team fight. A Blast going bot. Just going to try and counter push a little bit. They've already got Mega Creeps, though, so... doing work. I just saw Tim's name. His first bus.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Not sure that's who you want to be sponsored by, to be honest. They're rubbish. Always late and too expensive. Yeah, entire Dire team together. Entire Radiant team going to be together as well. Are they both going to smoke at the same time? This will be exciting. They all smoke into each other. How comes the smoke? They need to swap it in. They're a bit slow. And again, they go into the jungle.
There you go.
Where's the Radiant? They're not in that jungle.
Oh
Once again.
God.
This happens pretty much every single time we play the game. What's the duration left on smoke? So we've got 12 seconds. They're going to run up.
Here we go.
Very aggressive blink by the top. They find Tim. Tim is the unkillable hero, though. This is going to kick off into a huge fight. They pop the Will-O-Wisp. Immediately drop the call, the Sonic Wave. Is that going to kill Oli? Yeah, Oli is dead. He doesn't get to do anything in that fight. Huggy has dropped the Necro Creeps. He's doing a lot of damage to Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker pops BKB, but he's very low. Are they going to get... Is he going to have enough damage to survive? Out comes the Tide Ravage. Doesn't seem to catch more than Bane, though. I think it's too late for you, Tim. Klink's doing a lot of damage to Bane. I think Bane's going to go down to the skeletons. Yes, he will, but Klink is already dead himself. Poor Roidz. Drekkon trying to do what he can, but look at all those creeps. Their top is blinked in. That's going to be another kill. Buyback from Huggy. I think JC just ran into his doom. I mean, that's the second time someone's run into Tide. Look, they just can't kill Tim. Tim is practically invincible. Okay, he's just going to pop his BKB and TP out. So it's a very, very intense fight. It looked like there was a massive lead for the Dire. You know, they dropped all their ults, instantly killed Oli, picked off Roidz, but then the buyback came out. They managed to get a kill on JCA because he couldn't help but chase, even though he was on about 10 HP. And so they don't actually get any buildings there. I mean, at one point it looked like there were four people dead on the Radiant, but...
The overall net worth is not a 1k difference now. It's gone more into the Dire side, so...
Still not a lot, though. With 40 kills for 43, I mean, you probably can't get a closer game than this. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a game that's going to go on for like 2 hours, because even though it's a close game, it's a very intense game with tons of fights. Eventually, one team's going to win. I mean, Tim had the 200 damage talent, so no wonder his Anchor Smash hit so hard. Just scoffs down like
Jesus.
50 mangoes. Also had a Havoc Hammer. That, you know, that combos quite well. Havoc Hammer and Anchor Smash doing a lot of damage. He's level 27. Tim is now the highest level in the game. I don't know how he's done that, but I guess getting those solo kills every time they try and chase him. I didn't realize how much of a beast Tidehunter is with that strong Kraken Shell.
Ooh.
First
So it
tags.
begins. Oh, Cole took the Witless Shaco.
Okay, does make him a lot tankier. Got very low health pool normally. Huggy pops his Necro Creeps, can use it to scout. Guess it's an alternative to a gem. Kottle's still holding his gem. I would have gone Will-O-Wisp AoE this game instead of Chakra Magic Mana. Not sure if they need that.
Tower is under attack.
Maybe for the Corp or something.
They smoked everyone, apart from JCA. Radiant are taking the last tier 2. Line themselves up for racks. They've got Ravage. In fact, every ultimate is ready apart from AA Blast. No, AA Blast is now ready. Looks like it's going to be a fight. Bane runs in, finds Tim. He's going to Nightmare Tim. Taking, oh, immediately Ghost Scepter's Veteran is now committed his ult. Who's he going to go on? He sees Huggy, pops all of his creeps and runs at Huggy. They've also, I've seen Ravage been popped. Ravage was popped on Clinks. Clinks has nowhere to go. Look how much damage. They actually just killed Veteran immediately. So Lycan's gone down. Did he have his BKB? He had his BKB up and Cheese. Didn't get to use either of them. I'm guessing he got Scythed out by Oli. Yeah, he did, because Oli has just managed to pick up Scythe. ToB is still running in with BKB. He's used up Drekkon. Drekkon has his own use. He screams at absolutely nobody. But I guess it doesn't matter. He's still going to get the kill. Vela's been popped, and that's going to be a kill. Roidz behind, though. He's been seen by the Necro Creeps. Did you see how he did so much damage to himself? Because he split shot the Necro Creeps. Just gets disarmed by the Halberd. Instantly dies. That was a bit of a feed. It looks like there's another fight, an endless fight. The two heroes who can't kill each other. He's going to hold Tim in place. ToB's gone back to defend the base. Do they have the damage to kill Tim? I think the answer is probably no. Not with Brexx and movement. They might as well just let him leave.
Tim's going daedalus.
Okay.
So with the damage talent.
I've had enough of just being tanky. I want to kill people. Looks like there's going to be an endless fucking... He's actually just going to hold him in Nightmare the entire time, isn't he?
Someone just dropped an item in front of him.
And again. Poor Tim, you're never moving, are you? He's been stuck there for like 30 seconds. Finally, his team turn up, but is it enough? And he pops a Lotus Orb. Lotus Orb is gone. Okay, he reflects the Shadow Strike onto the ToB. Out comes another Nightmare. My game is frozen.
Their base, though.
What happened to my game? It's frozen.
I don't know.
Is yours fine?
Yeah,
Mine's completely frozen. Oh, I've disconnected.
Yeah.
But I can hear you, so I'm guessing...
Yeah, that's so weird. What the hell?
Why have I disconnected?
I have no idea. We
What?
couldn't handle Tim being alive.
I want to
Oh
see
my-
Tim.
Gideon. Oh,
I guess I better show the split screen cam so you can see what's happening. Oh, now my game's catching up all at once. Oh, wow. Sorry about the ear rape. Yeah, my game is going like slow motion. What is happening? What is happening?
maybe it's new production value.
Okay,
but,
you can at least watch what Karen's looking at. I need to disconnect. This is ridiculous. Right, let's reconnect. My game just completely died. I wonder why that happened. Never seen that before. Okay, I'm back, and everything's back to normal. I have no idea why that happened. It's never happened before, but oh well, we're back.
Interesting.
All right, where are we at? 50-minute game, 44 to 46. Only 2 kills difference. There's been, how many kills is that? 90 kills? It's a lot of deaths. Oh, I'd love to see the time spent dead statistics at the end of this. Because surely collectively it must be like an hour. Despite being slept for over 30 seconds, he still managed to pick up Smooth Brain. Oh dear. Tim is a monster, absolute monster. Yeah, Mystic Flare Roche. It's got an Aghanims on that. That's exciting. Who's going to pick up the Aghanims? Only 1 Aghs in the game at the moment.
Maybe.
The Dire know, but they've not got the ToB, so...
Okay,
It's on Tim.
Picked up, but is he giving it to Oli?
Ollie's picked up. Ollie's got it now.
Yeah.
So that's Aghanim's for Skywrath. What is that? Duplicates your abilities. When you cast Mystic Flare, another Mystic Flare will be created on the position of a different random target. Heroes will take priority. So there's just double Mystic Flare. That's got great synergy with Tidehunter Ravage. Just instantly Mystic Flare 2 people. I mean, how much damage does Mystic Flare do? He took the 480 damage talent. So it's got 2080 damage if I hold an ult. So factoring in the massive amount of spell amp that he's got, 2,558 magic damage over 2.4 seconds. That is a lot of damage. Over 1,000 magic damage a second. Quap's hasn't bought it. Oh dear. It's been on. I've been showing 2 for ages. So I think I've assumed that.
You're debating.
I think
no, you're just doing it provisionally.
I saw the Ags on Quap. I thought she bought it ages ago, but I guess I was wrong this whole time.
Queued it.
But thanks for that, Dave. Helping out the stream. JCA is just pushing bot. He's got a TP, so that's fine. He's a bit poor. Bloodseeker's actually poorer than the Kotl by 4,000 gold. I mean, that is a lot of net worth to be buying a Kotl on. BKB is popped by Roidz. He just goes in, but he couldn't pick off Smooth Brain because he has Ghost Scepter, which you know about for a long time. He's split-shotting, trying to kill the creeps. Out comes the Will-O-Wisp. It's just holding Tim in place at the moment, no one else. Roidz gets Blinding Light into it. Fantastic play. Roidz is now stuck. TheTob trying to do as much damage as he can to Drekkon. Is he going to get Drekkon? He's not, but they are going to lose Roidz. So Clinks is down. Tim, he pops a Ravage, but nothing much comes of it. Look at that massive damage going to TheTob thanks to Oli and his huge Mystic Flare damage. There was a buyback on Roidz, but you know he's got to run back into the fight. In fact, he's already here again. I guess he had travels. TheTob's going to buy back as well, so they're still on 5-on-5. There's no Ravage though. TheTob is in. They can't kill Tim. He's literally invulnerable. Meanwhile, Roid's doing a sneaky top lane fight. Bloodseeker gets away on 1 HP. Does manage to pick off Huggy though. Do they realise that they're losing their rack? They've only just realised they lost their tower.
Yeah.
Out comes the Fear. He's Lincoln's on Clinks. Lincoln's and BKB. Good Blinding Light pushing them back. Another Fear. Eats the cheese. A lot of damage coming out onto Lycan. Lycan also has his own cheese. Looks like both cheeses are used in this fight. He's not got BKB. All BKBs are still on cooldown because of how long this fight's been going on. Another buyback. Huggy's buyback and maybe going to ult straight away. They can't kill Tim. As always, he is pretty much invulnerable. But then Roidz just going for a sneaky backdoor again. And they have lost their melee racks. They actually lost the melee rack spot. I don't even know when they were taken. So there's only 1 racks left. It's only on 1,000 HP. I think Roidz just going to go for it. Yeah, he's like, we need to take the racks, BKB. Oh, they have Glyph. Luckily they do. They pop the Lycan ult. They're running in. There's no Ravage. Doing as much damage as they can. BKB was popped. I think Roidz is going to go down again. And this is a dieback. Yeah, that's a dieback from the Clinks. Some TPs back to keep themselves alive here. Okay, so Dire will defend their racks. It's 45 to 49. Radiant have a very small net worth lead, only 5k. But they've only got 1 racks left, whereas at Radiant, all of their buildings are alive, despite being on a team with the Lycan. It looks like Tim may finally go down. He's run out of mana. Oh, he's guarding boost for some mana. And he's finally gone. Kotl game. I mean, Kotl is nearly caught up in net worth to his Quap. It is possible. We can bring him down. We just need everything. Oli goes in. Look how much damage the double Mystic Flare does. Oh my. I didn't realize that. It says it prioritizes a hero, but I guess it does it on creeps as well. So if there's a creep wave there, you can get hit by a double Mystic Flare. I mean, he died so fast there.
There's the Quap Ags. There you go.
Finally. We're a long game for so little Ags. I think this is going to be another hour-long game. We love a good hour-long in-house.
Chiquino's going for one.
Yeah, he's actually got enough money for it.
He can't afford it, yeah.
I don't know what Jakiro Ags even does. Flame, length, duration, and damage. I mean, it is quite a lame. Oh, Timeless Relic can actually go die. Oh, it's on the Bane. No wonder he's got so much debuff duration. And look at Oli doing so much damage. Is that actually enough to instantly kill Lycan? Lycan is on 1 HP. He's going to have to BKB. TheTob doing as much damage as he can. BKB was popped. I think they're going to have to go back. Veteran is on like 1 HP. Why is he going in? You're just going to die. Okay, they pick up Oli. Oh, I guess there's... Wait, Aegis on Skywrath Mage. So Oli's back. Going to kill Bane. Smooth Brain is dead. And TheTob's going to go away. Okay, so Oli is showing what Skywrath can do in the late game. Even in... Oh, okay. How did he get there? Somehow he's in their base, he gets a pick off on Brexx. Ollie's just going, popping off on the enemy team. That's fantastic. Excellent play from him. You know, you think of Skyrath sometimes as a mid-game hero, one who's just countered by BKBs, but with the massive amount of magic damage he has and the Scythe, hey, he's been soloing people left, right and centre. I don't know why Veteran decide to go in on such low HP. They're going to lose their racks. It's now Mega Pips. I think this finally may be the end for them. Unfortunately, didn't get much push with the Lycan. Out comes the Will-O-Wisp, gets the entire Radiant team, but they're going to lose Veteran. That is the dieback. 57-minute game. We didn't quite go for the neutral items. Tob's trying to do what he can. Using the Shivas, he gets used. Out comes the Ice Path, Macro Power, which... Oh, there wasn't Axe on Kira. Just seen that. Wow, is that all the length it does? That's pretty lame. I thought it'd be way more than that. Oh, he pushed him out. But, yeah. And GG.
Sweet dreams tied.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, that is... the 52 to 50.
I think that's one of the best games we've seen so far in terms of like how close it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to go straight to the graph. Look at the gold graph. Like usually you see numbers of like 40k and at the top and bottom, but we only see 20k, and that's only at the very end. Pretty much the whole game we were within a few thousand, both XP and net worth.
You said you wanted to look at the death timer as well.
That's true, well remembered. Let's have a look at time spent dead. 10 minutes and 12 minutes are and 12 minutes on the other team. Brexx only spent 1 minute 30 dead, despite being on the losing team. Yeah, he only died 4 times.
It's because it just stands back and just ults and clears out creep waves and getting more net worth than some cores in the game.
I mean, he had Ether Lens and he had the cast range talent and a Blink Dagger. So he was playing very, very defensively that game. In fact, there was actually 4 Ags because Kotl has an Ags as well. But what does Kotl Ags do?
It's the Illuminate, so it just does the ghost. That does like a full channel of Illuminate.
Oh, so you don't have to be there.
So you can walk away, yeah. And in daytime it heals you. The blast heals you.
Okay. Yeah, close game. Net worths are all over the place. I mean, look at this tangled mess that happens here with all the buybacks. But
tangled.
There's no one hero who just rose to the top and stayed at the top. Not like an Alchemist game, or we had games with the Luna, or the ginormous Gyro, if you remember that game. We didn't have that here. Or, Bay popping off on his Drow Ranger. It was very close. All of the cores were within a couple thousand gold, pretty much. Even at the end of the game, they're pretty close. And in fact, it's Skyrath. Look at how much he rises from about the 47-minute mark. Skyrath is bottom 4 net worth, and he just goes up and up and up and up as he just gets kill after kill and goes straight to the top. Yeah, fantastic play.
So Skyrath your MVP then?
For me, it would have to be. Yeah, I think his early mid-game was standard. It was average. He did some work. But then when we got to that late game stage, suddenly he switched gear and he was just all over the place, pretty much soloing their cores. Yeah, it was incredible to see what a late game Skyrath can do.
Special recognition for Tim, though.
Yeah, for the unkillable Tidehunter. Chased across the entire map.
Yeah, being nightmared all the time. Yeah,
Smooth Brain and Tim already created that rivalry. That Timeless Relic is such a good item on Bane. I didn't even think about it, but the spell damage plus the 25% duration, and there's Enfeeble on top of that. You just sleep forever. He could literally chain sleeps. Tim bought a lot of time for his, a lot of time and space for his team. Like there were times where he was the only person alive, and by the time they'd killed him, the entire of his team were alive. So, another fantastic game. I'm glad we managed to get 2 in-house games this evening. We've now had 3 in a day.
Friday.
Yeah, maybe Friday's good for in-house Dota. So 3 games today. Let's head up and see what everyone's doing.
Area.
Like we can't
like
if he's the last hero. So
we knew you were smoke. We knew you were smoke. We were just like standing underneath all the wards and stuff, and then like Tim was gonna try and break them, and then he went